China does not reveal its most extraordinary landscapes all at once. It hides them among mountains wrapped in clouds, stone pillars rising from forests, rainbow-colored hills, and sacred peaks where temples seem to float between heaven and earth. From the surreal sandstone towers of Zhangjiajie to the colorful ridges of Zhangye Danxia, China is home to places that challenge our understanding of what the natural world can create. This journey explores some of China's most breathtaking and seemingly impossible landscapes, places where nature, history, and spirituality combine to create scenes that feel more like dreams than reality. Mount Hua rising dramatically from the landscape of Shanxi province. Mount Hua is one of China's most famous and dangerous mountains. Its steep granite peaks cut into the sky like giant stone blades. For more than 2,000 years, pilgrims have climbed these cliffs seeking spiritual enlightenment, breathtaking views, and a deeper connection with nature. The mountain's most famous attraction is the legendary plank walk. Narrow wooden boards attached directly to sheer cliffs challenge visitors to cross high above the valleys below. Yet Mount Hua is more than a test of courage. Ancient Taoist temples cling to rocky ledges, while twisted pine trees grow from cracks in the stone. When clouds drift across the mountain, entire peaks disappear and reappear, creating a landscape that feels suspended between reality and legend. Fanjingshan, deep within Guizhou province, stands one of China's most remarkable sacred mountains. Fanjingshan rises through dense forests and rolling clouds, appearing almost detached from the world below. Its most iconic feature is the red cloud's golden summit. At the top of this extraordinary rock formation, two small temples sit on separate stone towers connected by a narrow bridge. From a distance, the summit looks impossible. It appears as though the mountain itself was split in two, leaving a pathway suspended high above the clouds. Ancient forests surround the mountain, providing a sanctuary for rare plants and wildlife. Combined with its spiritual significance and unique geology, Fanjingshan creates an atmosphere unlike anywhere else on Earth. Huangshan. Known as the Yellow Mountain, Huangshan has inspired Chinese artists, poets, and philosophers for centuries. The mountain is famous for three things: ancient granite peaks, twisted pine trees, and magnificent seas of clouds. When weather conditions are perfect, thick clouds fill the valleys while the highest summits rise above them like islands floating in an endless white ocean. The pine trees of Huangshan are equally remarkable. Growing directly from cracks in the cliffs, they twist and bend into shapes sculpted by centuries of wind and weather. At sunrise, golden light spreads across the granite peaks, while clouds drift slowly through the valleys. The result is a landscape so beautiful that many visitors describe it as stepping inside a traditional Chinese painting. Sanqingshan, located in Jiangxi province, Sanqingshan is one of China's most surreal mountain landscapes. Its granite formations have been shaped by millions of years of erosion into strange and fascinating forms. Some resemble animals. Others appear as ancient guardians watching silently over the valleys below. Clouds often drift between the peaks, creating the illusion that entire mountains are floating above the earth. The mountain also holds deep importance in Taoist culture. Walking through Sanqingshan feels like exploring a natural temple where stone, forest, and mist come together in perfect harmony. Every change in light transforms the landscape, ensuring that no two visits are ever exactly the same. Mount Emei. One of China's 4 sacred Buddhist mountains, Mount Emei combines natural beauty with profound spiritual history. Stone stairways wind through forests filled with bamboo, ancient trees, and hidden temples. As visitors climb higher, the landscape gradually changes. Mist drifts through the valleys, softening the outlines of cliffs and monasteries. Near the summit stands the Golden Temple shining above the clouds. On clear days, visitors can witness the famous Sea of Clouds stretching across the horizon. For centuries, monks, pilgrims, and travelers have come here seeking peace and inspiration. Today, Mount Emei remains one of China's most powerful combinations of spirituality and natural wonder. Zhangjiajie. Few places on earth appear as extraordinary as Zhangjiajie. Located in Hunan Province, this landscape is famous for thousands of towering sandstone pillars rising from dense forests. Unlike traditional mountains, these formations stand as individual columns separated by deep valleys and hidden ravines. Fog frequently moves between the pillars, making them appear to float above the ground. This surreal scenery inspired the floating mountains seen in the movie Avatar. From observation platforms and glass walkways, visitors can look across a seemingly endless maze of stone towers. At sunrise, soft light illuminates the pillars one by one, transforming the landscape into one of the most unforgettable natural scenes in the world. Zhangye Danxia. In northwestern China lies a landscape unlike any other. The hills of Zhangye Danxia appear painted with brilliant shades of red, orange, yellow, white, and gray. These colors formed over millions of years as layers of sandstone and minerals were compressed, uplifted, and exposed by geological forces. From above, the mountains resembled giant brushstrokes spread across the earth. After rainfall, the colors become even more vibrant, creating one of the most spectacular geological displays on the planet. Standing among these rainbow mountains feels less like visiting a natural landscape and more like walking through a masterpiece painted by time itself. Xinjiang, China's largest region, contains some of the country's most dramatic contrasts. Xinjiang is a land where snow-covered mountains, vast deserts, crystal-clear lakes, and ancient trade routes exist side by side. The Tian Shan Mountains rise above the landscape with peaks covered in snow throughout much of the year. Below them lies Heavenly Lake, whose calm waters reflect forests, cliffs, and clouds with stunning clarity. Farther south stretches the immense Taklamakan Desert, one of the largest deserts on Earth. For centuries, caravans traveled through this region along the Silk Road, connecting civilizations across Asia. Today, Xinjiang remains a place where natural extremes create landscapes of astonishing beauty and scale. Conclusion: China's most impossible landscapes are more than beautiful destinations. They are places where stone, cloud, forest, desert, and faith come together to create worlds that feel beyond imagination. From sacred mountains hidden in mist to rainbow-colored hills and towering stone forests, each location reveals a different face of the natural world. Together, they remind us that Earth is still capable of surprising us. And perhaps the most extraordinary thing about these landscapes is not how strange they look, but the fact that they are real. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through China's most incredible landscapes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more extraordinary destinations from around the world.